What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy JD Trades, and I'm back again with another pre-market open analysis. We're gonna go over this week's targets and what we are looking ahead in terms of the FX and gold. As always, guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notifications and get notified whenever I post a new video. Helps in the YouTube algorithms and does the channel a massive favor. All right, cool. Let's get straight into it. So, last week we had a pretty quiet week, especially when you compare it to the previous weeks that we've had. But that's perfectly a-okay. I want to turn you guys' attention over to the monthly picture here for the DXY. Okay, now we have, of course, played into that monthly imbalance, taking the liquidity resting on the monthly time frame. So in terms of a pullback, which is what we are looking for, or we were looking for last week, and we're still going to continue looking for this week as well. Okay, when I turn your attention over to the daily, you can see that price is slowly, okay, we are curving off. It is slowly attempting to pull back. Okay, now for the time being, it's just simply not enough evidence. On the 4 hour time frame, we just about had a breaker structure. So the coming week ahead does look pretty bullish for the dollar if I am looking at it from a technical perspective. But we'll have to see how the fundamentals line up with the technicals in order for us to gain a much more rounder, fuller picture. Okay. Next up for Euro USD, quite a similar picture for EU as well. We were in the market for EU looking for some sells. I do think EU can definitely pull back down lower. It's just a matter of from where and when. And for the time being, I want to see if we can actually take out some 4 hour lows, even though we've got some divergence here with the DXY and EU. Even though DXY did push for the high, EU has not pushed for that 4 hour low. Okay, so this is, I wouldn't say it's a perfect sign or a perfect picture, but it's a picture that we can start to work with from now. Okay, in terms of today, there's not a lot of setups. There's not a lot of actual setups that you can take for the coming week ahead. I will give you areas for you to look out for and bear that in mind. So next up is going to be for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we've been flirting with this daily imbalance over and over and over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now, especially over the weekend. And we've just started to come down this afternoon at the time of this recording. Now, it'll be interesting to actually see what Bitcoin wants to do, if it actually wants to come for this low here on the daily. I don't like how we closed above this 4 hour high. We pulled back and now we've created a new higher. So this current price action that we're getting is not a good indication of lower prices. It's more of an indication of higher prices for the time being. Okay, so right now I want to see, especially on the hourly, the only real significant low is that 4 hour low. Okay, I want to see if we can actually take out this low and then pull back and then attempt another short. As you can see here, during the week, we did go for a very nice short on the live stream on YouTube, and it was a beautiful short to the downside, which hit all 4 TPs. Okay, last but not least is the main man, gold, the main baby, gold. So gold has finally reached 3K. We've been anticipating and talking about 3K since November, December of 2024, right? Is the fact that 3K is very possible for the foreseeable future. It did take a little bit longer for us to actually reach that point, but it's absolutely a-okay. If we take a look, if we take a look at where we currently are sitting, there's not much for us to actually really work with, which is the unfortunate part. The reason why I say there's not much for us to work with is because we're at all-time highs. There's nothing else you can do once market reaches all-time highs. You've kind of just got to wait for it to pull back or give you signs of continuations, which usually come at the pullback. So coming for the week ahead, if we can see a bit of dollar strength, I would like to see gold give us a little bit of a pullback. Okay, we've got a lot of weak lows to the downside here, and I think these areas can definitely get taken out. We've got some nice imbalances to the downside, and we can look for lower prices to then go long once again. For me personally, there is still so much more upside for gold. I'm not saying we're gonna reach, um, 3,500. Okay, but there's definitely more room to the upside. I reckon maybe we get three more swipes of the high in terms of liquidity grabs, and then we have a nice huge sell-off for gold. But right now, there's a lot of economic turbulence going on, and investors are just going to keep pooling their assets into safe havens like gold. So we kind of just need to anticipate this heading higher and higher and higher, which is one of the main reasons why I am saying to you all that gold has a lot more room to the upside. Okay. Other than that, nice, short, sharp, and sweet. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And as always, remember the theory behind the practice. I'll see you guys inside of the Discord. Link to the free Discords in the description box down below. And I'll see you there.